As I see myself, I'm live. Hi, I'm Gong Xian, also known as TheoPponent online, and current time is 5:44 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and my first game for SEGATHON and SegaCrew overall is Sakura Wars Columns 2, which was a spin-off of the popular Sakura Wars series, or Sakura Taisen as it was known in Japan, released in the year 2000, not too long before Sakura Wars 3, which is highly anticipated. If you know anything at all about Sakura Wars and or columns, you'll know what to expect here. Let's begin, because I have 40 minutes and I might need to use them all. The short of it is, this game takes place around the time of Sakura Wars 2. There's this radio show called Shonen Red, which has been adapted to theater, because the main cast of Sakura Wars is a theatrical troupe that occasionally fights demons and giant robots. As explained in the intro here. The gimmick is that they're doing casting calls and playing columns to decide how it's done. My character choice here is... Character choice here is, kind of obvious if you know anything at all about Sakura Wars, and if you don't, well, I'm gonna choose Koran, because in Sakura Wars 2 itself, she was the original Shonen Red, the character on the radio. And also, I'm the most familiar with her gameplay. Biggest changes they made from their first game is this selection of, I guess you call them stratagems. They determine the levels you can get from charging your meter by clearing blocks and what you can do when you reach those levels. Just use Mountain here. Normally you get 3 levels. Mountain turns off level 1, but you get to levels 2 and 3 quicker. And unlike the first game, the order of the opponents is not randomized, it's all fixed for every character. Each character has their own tower, so to speak. The only thing that's randomized is what stratagem that the opponents pick. And I got the worst possible choice. Because Kana here is very good using fire, which gives you access to level 4 attacks, but less defensive options, which is fine by her because her defense is one of the worst. And I'm already making mistakes, I'm not using the right controller for this. So gameplay is actually a combination of columns, like you might have seen on the Genesis or possibly the arcade, and puzzle fighter, in that you're building meter by making chains, and once that meter fills, you can decide to either defend or send character-specific drop patterns that they have to deal with as quickly as they can. Let's see, take my time here. That meter comes up, and that's where the integration with Sakura Wars comes in. It's a, well, I don't want to say dating sim, but that's what people know it best as. But dialogue choices in that game are determined by a timed dialogue. If time runs out here, you get none of these options. Let's do level 3 attack. Koran's attack pattern is only 1 line per level, but they all take the maximum amount of time to clear out. So 1 row of blocks that take 9 turns to clear. Exactly like Puzzle Fighter. But I'm not as familiar with that game as I should be. I really should be. This is only stage 1, it shouldn't take that long, but what you really need to do is just be on the offensive all the time. I can get better pieces for it. I've been attacked. She's only doing level 2, I can survive this. Just endure best you can. Do this. Sometimes when the pieces clear, you get bigger chains. Not this time, though. Don't worry about wasted meter. You don't have time to. Better to use it, or lose it all. You take too long. And computer forgot how to play. What computer should have done there was defended, and they didn't. Oh, by the way, if slight chance you wanted to play Sakura Wars 2 at all, this game will just openly spoil it all. Not all, but like iconic moments from it. Because it kind of assumes that you did play the best-selling Sega Saturn game of 1998 in Japan. Now, the first Sakura Wars Columns came out in the arcades and also on Sega Saturn. That was in 1997. And I should mention that this is a fan translation released last year. This is version 1.2. So you can at least read the menus. There's also an extensive story mode, which features these characters and vignettes around 30 minutes to an hour long. It's a good amount of content for a drop puzzle game, especially a spin-off that was frankly just there to capitalize on success. If you're new to columns, I would recommend learning how to set up diagonal clears like this, what I'm doing. You'll get a bunch of clears just by accident and you can make like you were planning it all along. Just like so. Some moments I'm gonna just have to stop talking and focus. I'll try not to though, I have a lot to say about this. So I suspect that if you're familiar with Sakura Wars but never played any of the games, you've probably seen the anime. Those anime, most of the OVAs, some of the movies, and the TV series, they were licensed and dubbed into English, despite the games they're based on never being localized until 2010 with Sakura Wars So Long My Love, the 5th game in this series that came out on PlayStation 2. And the quality of the dubs is all over the place. Because a bunch of different companies all got the rights to it. They all had their own ideas of how these games or how these characters should sound. This multinational team. See if we can get into that as I go along. Just gotta concentrate now. I'm losing the plot here. Especially later on where I need to make sure they never get an opportunity to defend. Or they'll just drag these rounds out even longer. I have to take a level 3 attack now. Should be able to endure this, so it's not that bad. I was wrong. Good thing this is a marathon, right? Oh yeah, I should probably mention their first Sakura Wars game on Sega Saturn is a fan translation too. That came out December 2019. Recommend it if you want to see how it started. If you lose, you get the undesirable rolls, because this is theater. It's okay, this game's not marathon safe if you don't know what you're doing. I definitely don't. I highly recommend this game over the first one though, because it makes a lot of minor improvements that make the game go a lot faster. Like the meters fill a lot faster in this game compared to the first, so you don't have to wait to see if you have to make a decision or not. Let's try this again. Not that embarrassed to lose on stage 2 though. This game optimistically assumes that I've been playing columns for a long time. I only play it for marathons. And really the main reason I wanted to play this in marathon at all is to show off the fan translation. I'm trying to support more fan translation efforts now that I'm involved in one. Let's do an early attack. Whatever it was planning isn't gonna happen. Totally planned that. Get a 4 chain, you get a level 2. You have to deal with it. I like how this game speeds the music up if the computer's about to lose. Not just you. Computer not making the right choice, it should have defended and didn't. Sometimes it just forgets how to play, when other times it's omnipotent, especially the first game. Is that enough? No. Okay. If you want to get into other competitive drop puzzle games, but something like Puyo Puyo is too much for you, I think Columns is a good place to start. Learn the fundamentals of chaining, because there's fewer rules you need to remember. Let's see if turning on the ceiling fan. Forest mode is just the basic one, the only one in Sakura Wars Columns 1. Let's see. I think the biggest pitfall you might run into when you're starting out is you might accidentally clear something you don't want to. You're trying to build a chain. Let's see. If you get bad piece RNG, you just have to deal with it. Puyo Puyo players know how. I waited, I could have put something on top of that. Okay, hold out on this since I'm close to level 3. Should be able to win with this. Okay. I don't get Puyo Puyo. I really should, but I grew up with Tetris. I try to anytime Puyo Puyo Tetris comes up. I'm not really in front of the... I'm not really on top of the Sheraton Hotel. I'm just using a green screen, that's why it looks like that. This is where the game really starts picking up, at least in this route. Iris here has the best defense in the game. If she gets the maximum level and picks level 3 defense, 2/3 of her board is cleared and it undoes all of your work. And she's running mountain, so she might actually do that. Picking all the best stratagems for these characters, that's not a good sign. If I get a bad one for the final boss, there's nothing I can do about that because they don't change when you continue. I just have to be fast. It's the only thing to do. What happens if I do this? Not much, okay. Take a risk here. It's the worst that could happen. The stack's getting big, I don't like this. And she might actually attack. And she has one of the lower attack stats, but it'll still get you if you're not paying attention. Okay. Okay, we're fine. But our board is so clean. I need to do something now, or I'm not going to win. She's going to endure that. Unless I get another attack, then maybe I'll have a chance. Okay. No, not enough. Oops. Hurry. Wait for her to use her meter. Never mind. Okay. She chose not to use her meter when she really should have. That's what you get. I think she's gonna survive. Check out what she does with her meter, by the way. Yeah. Okay, she attacks, not defense. I'll be able to endure this. Okay. 2, 1. Okay. Level 3 immediately. Tutorial lessons, only way she'll learn. You can't move all the way to the edge if the stack is nearly filled to the top on the right side. Kind of a problem if you're making a plan. Again, not good use of her meter. Good news for me, but okay, never mind. Really disheartening to see level 3 defense from the opponent's side. I could explain what these characters are, but I don't have the time to. If one of the episodes in the second OVA series is an animated adaptation, well, not really. It's just seeing the characters of Shonen Red in animation. Highly recommend watching the English dub if you want to see the dubbers take their best guesses at the accents these characters should have. If it's a Sun guess. She's running fire. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Okay. Do something. Okay. Look at the way she's stacking her stuff. Using the less important edges as buffers. Like they know how to play this game. Even in columns. Maria cheats. Rush down. I need to do something about this now. He's defending. Okay. Well, at least I bought some time. Really don't want to do a level 3 attack. I will actually die. At some point I might have to start doing Magic Gem. Just the wild card piece that erases everything it lands on. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm 1000% dead. No, okay, no, I'm not. She chose not. I thought she would get more level out of that. Gambling. I don't like this defense. Just in time. Their attacks, they don't last, but there's a lot of it. I'm dead. That's just me not paying attention. I don't know why the continuous on a timer. Is this an arcade game? How much time do I have left? Because I don't see the clock. No changing your character or your stratagem and continue. It's harsh. Try this again. Normally what you want to do with Koron is get one strong attack early and then just get as many level 1s as you can. So you might want to pick Wind with that, where you only get 2 levels. But I have better success with Mountain, so I'm doing that now. At least I did offline. I'm dying again. If I can get more attacks in a row, that would be great. He's attacking. Hit back. I can survive this, probably. I could have went for another attack and maybe I would have won, but I don't want to take any chances. She's defending? I really should have hit back. Hit back right now. Okay. Wanted to wait for a moment to see what she'd do. Okay. Only two. As long as I don't have to continue more than once in a row on someone. That is the role she had in the anime. They're starting to match now. Oh, by the way, reason I'm playing on player 2 side, not player 1 side, is that the graphics are different. I'm actually using the outfit that Koron had in Sakura Wars 1, which I prefer. You can see in the background there, that's what she had in Sakura Wars 2. I forget the explanation of why they changed. He's attacking. Get back. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm dead. Rip. Oh. Last chance. Well, that was really lucky. I'm not letting him get away with that. I really need to keep my trap shut when it looks like I can probably make a comeback. Because that's what these drop puzzle games are all about when you play them competitively. Especially if you have the opportunity to watch a Puyo Puyo 2 tournament in person. All about the hype comeback.
やっぱしマサイはさくらはんやな。こーら、主役は私のものですわ。
Samurai is kind of like Sakura. She's balanced, but better tuned for attacks over defense. And she picked fire. Again! Why am I getting so much fire in this run? I need to like pay attention and stuff. My favorite of the arranged versions of the character themes. Kind of reminds me of some of Sega's arcade games around this time. Hard to describe. I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Do the thing. Just delaying as hard as you can. Is he gonna defend this? That. Good face. I really wish you could rotate the controls. I want to press A to rotate downward. I rotate downward only when as much as I can because it makes more sense to me, but you can't do that in this game for some reason. You could in the first one. You can't adjust the controls at all, I don't know why. How about did I know? I'm gonna once she gets her level 4. So I need to clean the board out right this second. I'm gonna start defending. Defense. I have a chance now. What will happen? Look at that. What's a level 9 pieces? I just have to deal with this best I can. Stall for as long as I can. I can't reach the right side. It's going too fast. What will happen? Not much. Defense. I have to just keep defending now, or just outlive her somehow? I didn't want to do that. That was a misdrop. I have to keep defending. If you don't get back on the offense, you're probably never going to. Now she's defending. She's dragging this out. It's like they know I'm on a limited time slot today. Finally, I'm in a favorable position. Her board's not all that full, so I'm gonna pull that to level 3 if I can. Going for level 4 again. I think if a round goes for more than 5 minutes or so, it starts dropping spike pieces that can't be cleared at all. Try to force the game to end if it takes too long. There was no such mechanic in the first game. That's this game's solution. Oh, she's attacking right now. Okay. We'll endure. It's only 8. Okay. Attack. Somehow I made that. Not a good face. Final boss. After this. And that was the role she had in another OVA. Also, I should mention that there were a lot of... Sakura Wars is such a big franchise in the 90s. There was a lot of theatrical adaptations. The voice actresses all play their characters on stage. They're the most lit thing ever if you're into that stuff. Okay, final boss is running Wind. Which is good news for me because the computer isn't all that fast at Rushdown at normal difficulty. Now if it was even Forest, you could do level 3s over and over. I can take level 2s. Okay. Believe me, this is the final boss even if the music doesn't say so. Probably the reason for this is that Lieutenant General Yoneda here, by the time of Sakura Wars 2, was retired. So he's not that cutthroat military commander he used to be. And that's my theory anyway. All kinds of other messed up stuff happens in Sakura Wars 2. That game is really, really good. But it requires you finish the first game to get much out of it. You don't have to play, but you really should. First game's fan translated, second one is not. Someone ought to do something about that. As for me, I'm working on Sakura Wars 3. Which you can play without knowledge of the prior games. That was the first Sakura Wars to come out on Dreamcast. Only level 2. I can survive this. Wait, now he's rushing down. Another one? Okay. Still fine. Don't wait. Attack now. Level 2 rushdowns. First try. What was I afraid of? So, here's the ending. So the ending didn't have didn't have subtitles or anything, just these static images. You write over them with speech bubbles to translate them. So would you do that? She said the thing. How much time do I have left? I have enough. I'll play some of the weird single-player puzzles. Some of which had to be downloaded. Because if it's less than like 5 or 10 minutes, then I'll just my block up. To get the actual credits of the game go, you gotta play the story mode. This is not the story mode. This is why I ran Koron. She's singing the theme song, because it was originally her show. Thank you for the GG. I apologize for the sync artifacts. So I haven't did that much testing for the I haven't done that much testing capturing VGA directly. Really, what time did I begin? Oh, it looks like I ran for almost 40 minutes. That's my time slot, okay? I think I'll just wrap that up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the run. I'll be back tomorrow at about 3 p.m. Eastern Time with the Sega arcade game Time Traveler, which ran on, or is also known as Hologram Time Traveler. If you're not familiar with that game, it's 1000% a thing. It's like in the tradition of Dragon's Lair. And other games like that. Very recently emulated in MAME. So, let's see. I'm just trying to retrieve the schedule here. I can't find it. It is my first SegaCrew run, yes. So, I bet everyone enjoyed that. That's the end of my run, so that'll be enough of me until we fade to black. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, everyone.